Aren't they going to name each kid off?
Come on, you guys, settle down.
Lining up offside.
Back up, Dylan! Oh, dead ball.
Yeah.
All right, let's go defense.
You really watching? Oh my goodness.
Good job.
Get in
This
there.
way.
Get in there. Get in there.
Got a big flag going there.
Well, they don't have any substitutes like that. Who was home? Oh, Reba. Now, why did you make two signs? They clipped. Why did you take
Quite as bad now. Good job! Gotta hold them!
Friday night, we didn't think we were going to get those kids filled up. The way they were eating after the game.
Let's go defense! Yeah! Good job, defense! Good run!
Go, go!
That's all right. Sweet. Good job. Yeah.
Come on, girls! Come on, Thurston!
Get some blocking, Dylan. Go defense. We're tough.
Come on, Paige!
Somebody on the line. Somebody on the line. him!
It was set too.
Good job! Get in there! Get in there! Get out! Get there, Jeff! Revert!
Definitely offsides.
Right, Thurston!
Go, Noah. Hey! Watch it coming this way.
You gotta wait for the hiking ball, guys. Gotta hike it. That's one of their guys.
Come on, Thurston!
Push him back!
Get him!
You got it.
Cody, pitch!
I know, it's hard. No, it's not him.
Come on, Thurston! Get up! Way back!
I'm gonna go get some of you right now, Mom.
Black, Thurston, black!
Mom, have some money.
Oh, good. Here goes our passing game.
Come right at you! Bust him up! Bust him! Get him!
You get a go.
Get him!
You get a go.
Get in there! Get him, get him, get him! Holding on! Come on, Thurston, go!
Thurston!
Break it loose! Get in there, coming right at you! Yeah!
there a flag?
Probably tripping.
Sure. Yes, go for it.
Thurston! Interception! Right there, Noah. Hit him! Hit him! Go defense! Sweep! Hey, he gets up now! Come on, defense!
Stay on him, Thurston.
Be ready, Jeff! Be ready! Get up, defense! He's after the ball. Hang back, boys!
What happened? What's up, Thurston? Yes, get him, get him! Get him! Go, go! Get a pitch! Let's try it,
Tap defense! He was going for the flag!
What did we do out there? We had such a now, you know how to behave yourself out there. Get busy.
Come on, defense! Let's go!
Get in there, 44!
Get
Hurry up, kid. My arm's getting tired.
That's what a good coach should do.
Listen to their coach.
Is that him?
Yeah, the loud one.
Okay, get tough, defense. Get tough.
Come on, defense!
Good job.
One, Jeffrey, know what to do!
Stay tough, defense. Be ready, Jeff. Go all the way. Okay, let's go, offense.
Enough odds is switched against them.
Good run. Good run. Let's go, offense. Get right back.
He's tiptoeing.
Offense.
What was it, interference? Oh, I lost it.
Let's go, offense. Big play, baby. Go, baby. Defense! Get up there, Jeffrey! Sweep! Get it! Defense!
Yeah, that's what
problem with that is that the guy after the receiver out there.
Hold him, get up! Hold him, Thurston.
Yeah, you got the first down.
That's nice. You got a nice setting. A good thing you can set it up. Yeah, for once. Still playing.
Get it.
Did you hang on to that? Kind of dried off for me? Okay, CJ? All right. Got your photo that you ordered. It's a trophy that all the parents bought for you. We should turn around. I'd like to say a little something about each boy, and I'll do it fairly quickly. CJ here played on the line. He came out and right off let me know he didn't want to be a guard this year. Well, I tried to work with the kids as much as I could, so I did the next best thing and I made him a tight end. Unfortunately, the tight end blocks probably more than the guard does. But he did get a chance to go out for some passes this year. He did a real good job. He worked really hard. We got the rules down by the end of the second week, and he was an outstanding football player for me. So I'd like to say thank you, CJ. Ross here played for me last year as a fourth grader. He was one of three that I kept up on the AAA. Ross, he played safety for us this year. He did a real good job. He's probably the lightest guy on the team. And he has a real rough time with some of the heavier guys, but he never gave up. And that's why I kept him last year, and that's why I kept him this year, because of his attitude. He just never quits. He's real light, and he takes a lot of hits, but he played really good, and I was real proud to have you on my team for a second year, Ross. Thank you. Austin? Austin, this was your first year here at this school, right? Yeah. Okay, we had several of the boys, this was their first year coming out. And it's a real good opportunity, I think, for Austin to come out and become part of the school and to meet the other boys. Austin is one of, I guess he'd be a coach's dream. We've got about 4 of them. And that he's real easy to coach. He never talks back to me. When I say to do something, he'd do it. He's real quiet, but he always put out. He told me that he played for a team last year, I think, and how many games did you guys win last year? 2. Okay. So, he told me he was real happy to be on a winning team, and he really enjoyed winning. And I was real proud to have Austin on my team. Thank you, Austin. Jeffrey? Okay. Jeffrey is another new kid at the school this year. He came over and I saw right away that we had some talent here. And I snagged him. I think the first day I saw him. He is probably one of the best defensive players I've ever seen. He's got good instincts and he really goes for the flag, and he's probably going to do the same thing in tackle. Probably the highlight of Jeffrey's career in the 5th grade flag football was taking the ball away and running it back for a touchdown in one of the playoff games. And that is nothing but heads-up football playing. A lot of kids, a lot of adults probably would not have caught on to reach out and grab that football. And I think that was a big turnaround in that game. That really shut him down. So I was real happy to have you, and you played a really good game that game, and had a great season. Thank you. Kai. Trophy. Ty here I nicknamed Woody. And he didn't quite always like that, but he just reminded me of Woody off Cheers so much. I just had it. It's not bad. He's just real gullible, and he believed everything I tell him. But it's good. But Ty played on the defense. He played defensive end. He also played some linebacker for us this year. He did a real good job at defensive end. He's light for the position. You take a lot of pounding at defensive end, and it's a real hard position to play. But he rose to the occasion. He did a good job. He got a lot of good flags, and he just did a really good job for me. So Thanks, Todd. He gets Dylan. Dylan here, this guy, when I saw him, I said, there's a lineman. And I was right. Dylan has the ability to block. And he came out and he did a great job for us this year. He played the offensive guard. He played some defensive guard. This guy here, I mean, look at the size of it. The guy is just a block. He did an outstanding job. I never really had any real problems with Dylan. We got a few rules down. We worked them out together. And he turned into be a really good player. But as far as a lineman, I couldn't look for a better lineman than what I found right here. And I think that if Dylan keeps his attitude in check and really puts out, he's going to have a good career as he moves up through the high school ranks. Thanks, Dylan. Paige. Okay. This year was Paige's first year of football. Is that right, Paige? Paige came out, and I could see that this guy had speed. This is one of the fastest runners on the team. The only problem I had with Paige is he likes to run in straight lines. And if somebody gets in his way, he likes to run right over the top of them. And unfortunately, in flag football, it's a 15-yard penalty. So I moved him around several times during the year. But we really found a good spot for him on the line. His speed paid off, and he has an attitude that he's going to get through whoever gets in front of him. He doesn't care how big they are. So he did an outstanding job. He did have a good carry this year on hide the ball once. He ran it back for probably about 50 yards, which was really a really good run. And Paige is going to have a really good career as a tackle football player when he can start running over people. So, thank you. Tyrone? Tyrone's the only fourth grader on the team this year. I break up the teams by ability. I don't break it up by grade. So last year we had 3 fourth graders. This year he was the only one to stay up on the AAA. Tyrone, I think this was your first year of football, I'm pretty sure, as a fourth grader. He came out and he really improved. He came out the first couple of weeks and I thought, boy, I'm going to really have to work with this guy to teach him how to block. But we took him off to the side and we worked with him just a couple practices and he really started getting it down. By the end of the season, he was really smashing into people. He did a great job. What size shoes do you wear, Tyrone? This guy wears size 8 shoes. He's a fourth grader. So you guys better be nice to Tyrone now because when you get up to the high school level, you're probably going to be looking up to Tyrone. He's probably going to be about 6'5". So I wouldn't be making him mad now in the 4th and 5th grade. Thanks a lot, Tyrone. Chris Koski. Chris had the unfortunate pleasure of being one of my play runners at center. And it's not a glorious position, but it's a vital position. You don't play football if you don't get the ball from the center to the quarterback. And he did a really good job for me this year. I was looking at the game films tonight, and I was amazed. I've never really paid attention to your blocking, but I saw you really smashing some people on the film. And he did a really good job. It's a hard position, the center position, because all you really get to do is hike the ball. Maybe go out and block a few people. But he did good, and his attitude stayed up, and I was real happy to have him. So thank you. Jimmy? Everybody knows Jimmy played my quarterback position. He started a little bit at the end with Matt. But this here guy right here, he made the plays happen. And it's really hard because I run 4 different set offenses. And a quarterback has to know where that ball's going at any given time. If I call some wild play, and I'll tell you, sometimes I called some wild ones. Instead of a wing, I call it a wedge, and these guys had no idea what a wedge was. It's because I get excited. But they sort it out, and it starts right here. He's the guy that starts the handoff, and he's got to know where the ball's going. He did a good job. He worked on his leadership, and he did a good job on that, and I was really happy to have him on the team. Thanks, Jim. Mike? Mike was my other play runner at center. So he had the duties of snapping the ball. Mike was a lot of fun to have on the team. He'd get fired up, and he's always growling and barking and making noises. And he'd get everybody fired up. But he was really good. He did a great job at center. He really did. I didn't have any problems with Mike. Except once, I think he wore some clown pants or something that were down to his knees, and it was hard to get the ball between his legs up to the quarterback. He took care of that at halftime. But he did a really good job. And he got to play some defense this year, and he got some flags. I think I had to give him a Coke at least once. So I was real happy to have him. Thanks, Mike. Matt? Okay, everybody knows Matt. He was my tailback this year. Matt was my tailback last year also, and I was real fortunate to have had him for 2 years. He's an outstanding runner, and he scored a lot of touchdowns. But there's one thing I always tell Matt, and I tell him this almost after every game, and that's you go out and you congratulate and thank your line, because you don't run the ball any place without a good team behind you. So he did a good job. He can play any position on the team. He played a little quarterback this year. He played in the backfield. He played on the defense. He's got some real good ability and a lot of natural talent. And I really hope that you go out and you practice hard and turn that natural ability into some talent that will carry on through high school. So, thanks. These last three, they're not getting cheated out of anything. We didn't get pictures of them this year, so, but they can still get them. Noah here played my fullback position, and the fullback position, the way I run my offense, he's usually a lead blocker, so he doesn't get to carry the ball a whole lot. And I know it's not a lot of fun. Everybody's running the ball around you, but when he did run the ball, he ran it real well. He did a great job. He was also a receiver, and he did some excellent catches. Noah's another one of these guys that's real easy to coach. You tell Noah to do something, he goes straight out and he does it. He never talked back to me once during the season. Showed good leadership on the field, and he played middle linebacker, he played defensive end. He's another player that can play almost any position, and a lot of it is due to his attitude. So thank you very much. Neil? Neil was our safety. He moved back and played a little linebacker towards the end of the year. But Neil, he really surprised me. I was amazed with Neil. I thought I was going to have problems because he likes to have a lot of fun. And I was always on him, trying to settle him down, especially in practice. But when we come out and play games, he amazed me. He had the instinct that he would go for the flag. And in some of the closer games, you could see it in his eyes. This guy would get totally fired up. It was like a total different Neil. I didn't even recognize him. So, Neil, it's good to have fun. I like having guys like this on the team because they keep everybody else loose. It's just trying to keep them under control sometimes gets to be a challenge. But he was an outstanding player, and he had some great defensive plays this year. Made some great saves on the outside, and it was just a real pleasure to have him. Thanks, Neil. Chris? Chris is another one of my players I had from last year. And last year he was a lineman, and this year he played flanker. He told me right off, he said, "Coach, I don't want to be a lineman." So I said, "That's fine, because I need a blocker in the backfield." So he became my flanker. Chris got to go out for a few passes. We didn't pass the ball a whole lot this year, but he caught a few of them, and he did really good. He was a hard hitter. He wasn't afraid to back down from guys that were a lot bigger than him, and he planted his body straight into him. He did a great job. So thank you very much, Chris. Okay, that's all the awards and everything. I'd also like to thank all the parents, because we built a really good team this year, and in order to build a team, it starts real early in the season. It starts, really it starts a week after last season. I sit around and I start drawing up plays, and I start figuring out practice schedules. The closer I get to it, the more time I spend in working on it. It just gets totally evolved. My family, my girlfriend Diane, my two kids Chuck and Jessica, they suffer a lot because I hardly ever talk to them. Diane, she gets mad and goes home every night by 8:30 because I won't talk to her because I'm sitting there with plays all over the living room, wads of paper. The kids, they come to some of the practices with me and they get rained on. Jan, she started taking them over to her house. Diane would keep them sometimes. But that's just the small part there. And then it goes into the families. You look at the families, you got to have the support to run the chain crews, to get the kids to and from the practices, to and from the games, the refreshments, help on the field, help at the practices with coaching. I was real lucky that I had Terry this year. He saved me. I never know what the score is. I have no idea what the score is at any given point in the game. And Terry always has to come along and tell me whether or not we're ahead or behind or by how many points. So I can't keep track of it. He ran the special teams. He ran the offense, the defense, making sure the players were in when they were supposed to be. So, you know, I appreciate getting the chance to coach. I love football and I love working with the kids. But it's not just a coach, it's one big team. And without the support from the parents, it would not have been the team that we had. So I want to thank everybody, the players, the parents, my family, everybody for letting me coach.
Terry, could you?
We need not forget, however, that we also got somebody else in our midst that does a great job for us always. Carol, would you stand up? Where's Carol? We want to thank you very much for all that you always do for us, the food, getting you here. We know it's a real chore. Give her a big hand, guys. Coaches, you did a great job, except for one thing. We lost that last game. We have an award here for Terry. This is a real neat picture. I'm jealous, but you earned it very much. You helped coach a whole bunch. It was obvious. We all saw you out there, and you did a great job. It says Terry Foster, assistant coach, appreciation for your time and dedication in helping coach the 1992 AAA flag football team. From the players and parents of the Thurston Bulldogs, we thank you. This one here is kind of ugly. This is ugly. I like that one. This one's ugly. You get this one. This is for Coach. Where'd you come up with the idea? Have you guys all seen this picture?
Yeah.
Have you seen the guys? They got the face paint on. I think he took them over there and he just really went wild with them. But that must have really scared the other team because I think they won that day, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it was.
I wasn't there.
50-18.
I wasn't there. 50-18. We should have did that Sunday night. Yeah. This is Coach Chuck Yonker, 1992 AAA flag football. Congratulations upon reaching your goal of teaching every player the basic fundamentals of football and helping them build character, honesty, and respect. Boy, we did see that. Let me tell you, we saw that. All you had to do is look across at the other teams. I get appalled when I go to these games, both baseball and stuff, but this guy kept the guys in line, kept the coaches, the parents, kept us all in line. This coach. We did have honesty and respect, and you don't see it on the other side. I couldn't believe last year when we went into the, or was it 2 years ago, Drew? Last year? 2 years ago. It was, you would have walked out of there. I seen parents walk out of there. It was bad. We didn't have that. Because of your dedication of coaching, each player has finished the season with a positive attitude about themselves and their contribution to the team. Your commitment to developing each and every player resulted in the Thurston Bulldogs' participation in the 1992 Kid Sport Championship. From the players and the parents of the Thurston Bulldogs, we thank you. Chuck.